Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to another Cajun Toy review. And today we're looking at the Marvel Legends Spider-Man Retro Carded Wave, the Shocker. And yeah, this figure, I was really, I didn't think I was going to get it. The first couple promo pictures that came out of it, I was like, man, I already have a really good Shocker figure from a couple years ago that I thought was going to hold up. But actually seeing this guy, getting them in hands and seeing it, I'm not so sure anymore. I think this guy might take the champion. So we will compare the two and make our decision on which one is the definitive. But of course, you're going to have to leave your feedback and comments for me to know what your thoughts are. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's talk about this figure. So of course, classic retro box. Love the way this looks with the art style, that Spider-Man logo on there. Shocker looking really, really cool in there with these extra gauntlets. That looks sick. These effects we've seen a million times before, but always nice to have extra stuff. On the back, we got a bigger picture of the Shocker, or not by much. We can see how the gauntlets pop off and switch, and a little bit of read-up. Shocker's vibro units. They're gauntlets, man. Shocker's vibro units allow him to blast through solid metal and hurl long-range vibrational punches. Okay, but they have yet to help him defeat his eternal nemesis, the Amazing Spider-Man. That's not true, man. He put them hands all over Spider-Man the first time they fought. At least I think I remember that right. But yeah, because Spider-Man had a lot of trouble fighting him, and he had to, because he was using his little thumbs to kind of control the gauntlets, and Spider-Man had to web him down to get his hands on him because Shocker was whooping him up. But yeah, here's the other figures in the wave. You can see on there. This guy's pretty easy to find. I see him sitting on the shelf next to Hammerhead quite a bit. So anyway, enough about that. Let's open this up and check out the Shocker. Alright, so we're looking at the Shocker out of the box on the turntable, kind of set up, posed a little bit, and messed with his accessories. And what is my first impressions of this guy? I think this is a pretty damn good figure, man. I'm really impressed with this guy, more than, like I said, I thought I would, even initially before opening the box. I have very little complaints about this guy. And I mean, the one complaint I really have is something that I could fix myself. So yeah, man, if you're on the fence, I'm saying already, get it. This is a dope figure. Might be my favorite figure in the line so far. Because it's the one that I really kind of didn't think I needed or wanted. So let's get him off the turntable, take a look at what he comes with, and then take a look at our figure. Alright, so looking at what the Shocker comes with, he does come with these energy effects. We have seen these before on so many characters. I couldn't even begin to name them all, but everything from Magneto, Havoc, Polaris, yeah, anything that really kind of needed some kind of energy effect. We've seen this in different colors and stuff. And it is a cool effect. I do think it's really nice. It's a soft plastic. It's easy to snap on the forearms or arms or whatnot. For an effect, but it doesn't fit for Shocker, man. Shocker needs like an outward energy projection, which really haven't seen. I think you'd almost need like an interchangeable hand that kind of just had an effect that was coming out of it. So yeah, while these do look cool, they don't work for what Shocker's powers kind of represent for me. So I don't know, but I'm glad we got something because hey, we get a lot of figures, but nothing. Now, here are the interchangeable hands. So we have two sets of hands, and we have our fisted hands with the Shocker gauntlets on it, and they look really awesome. They actually got wear on them where they're like scratched up a little bit, like he's been like using them and stuff, which looks really cool. It's like you see some scratches and stuff on there. That's really dope. I like that a lot. And of course, you can see where the handle are. He's holding on it. That's just so much detail in that, and especially compared to like the previous gauntlets that we saw. Look at the cracks on there. That looks so good. But compared to the previous gauntlets that we got, which let's go ahead and just do that while we're talking about it. So the previous Shocker gauntlets, you can see this is a nice upgrade. So yeah, two fisted hands, and then we got these two kind of open-handed, and these are kind of outreaching, and I think these look good with the effects as well. You can basically, he's doing the effect, but yeah, they look good. Same kind of stuff, same kind of wear on them, which looks good as well. Neither one of these hands are hinged, which makes sense, the way they are, these new sculpts, but they look so good. I don't even care about that. I think these are fantastic. So let's talk about the figure. So lastly, looking at our figure, I think this figure is great. We really kind of have to compare him to the previous, but first, I want to point out his arms. So you got to really port these arms on there really well. They're not like normal hands where it's just you go in at the wrist. These are more at the forearm, and they're kind of deep on there, so you really got to kind of get it on there, or you're going to have these things just pop off while you're talking about it or posing it. But yeah, that other Shocker, the previously released Shocker, which I thought was amazing at the time, I don't think so as much anymore. So the biggest takeaway and point out for me is the line work. So the line work is not there on this figure, but it does match the original appearance of the Shocker, and it kind of looks more animated, which is kind of the look for all these retro carded Spider-Man figures. So the line work, like I said, is the easy fix. I could get me a little micro pen, paint pen, and I can fill in those lines, and I actually might do that. And if I do, I'll post like a short or something like that with progress of how it looks, because I'm really tempted to do it. I think it's going to look good, and I think it's be easy to do, a quick easy fix. But yeah, this older Shocker, I can't even remember what wave it's from at the top of my head, was the old Bucky Cat body, which we've seen for a lot of the old figures and stuff, and at the time was really awesome. There was a variant of this figure that had the Thunderbolts belt, and that was really it. And then that was it besides the old Toy Biz one. So yeah, just besides, just so you can see both of them together. So this new Shocker is a little bit beefier and more stocky, which I also like a lot. But yeah, so face-wise, let's bring them together. And you can see I definitely like this new Shocker's face. I think it might be the same head they used for the new Baron Zemo. I hadn't got my hands on it yet, but it just kind of looks like it might be. This one looks a little bit Deadpoolish, kind of with the eyes and stuff like that, but much improvements on this guy. Like I said, those line works, easy fix. So out with the old, let's talk about the new. So like I said, I do like the head sculpt a lot. We have this added top piece right here. You can see it's a separate piece. That looks really cool. That face just looks menacing and awesome. You can see the nose and stuff in there, and those eyes with the little black outline on it makes him really stand out. Looks fantastic. The texture on this guy is awesome. Loving this new body on this guy. Looking great overall. Pinless arms, pinless knees. This is a really nice upgrade. And like I said, one that I was really unsure if I'll even want it, because I thought the other one was holding up, but we can clearly see it does not compared to this. So yeah, the brown looks good. It's got the silver chrome. Of course, it looks nice on the belt. Again, we see it on the gauntlets with the brown. Everything kind of stands out. And like I said, I think it's going to look even better. I will paint this guy, I can assure you. So let's look at the articulation. Shocker can look up about that far. Down quite well, man. That is very impressive. Full head rotation. No tilt, no pivot like that. So we have forearm rotation, bicep swivel, double jointed pinless elbows. No flex on the wrist. I pointed that out. Ab crunch about that far. I think back's gonna. Whoa, man! Look at that limbo champion. Waist rotation. Shocker can do a pretty good split. Got a thigh cut. Double jointed knees. Pinless, and that looks pretty good. There's no real break in there at all. Got the calf boot cut, ankle rocker, and peg holes on the bottom of the Shocker's feet. So yeah, I think, like I said, overall, I think it's great. I think it's a definite upgrade. I think it's a definite must get if you want Spider-Man villains, which are always fun characters to have. Shocker's a cool character. You know, he's a normal guy who just built a weapon and used it to become a criminal, man. That's kind of cool. You got to look up to that kind of stuff, man. He's a pioneer. So I like it. I recommend it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And if you like this video, please leave a like. Check out our other content. Consider subscribing. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Join us for shorts, reviews from everything from Marvel Legends, DC, Multiverse, NECA, and everything else in between. I want to thank everyone who's subscribed recently, who's been there and stuff like that. We, like again, we're past 500. I'm still kind of in shock about it and blown away. And again, I appreciate every single one of you guys. So thank you so much. See you in the next video. Take care of yourself.